So the TS-54, this is only obtainable through a subscription service, which is WOT Plus, which kind of annoys me, and then at the same time, I can sort of understand it. It annoys me because obviously you can't, just outright buy it, so it's going to be a forever most expensive premium tank in the game at the moment. But at the same time, it could also be the cheapest, at least for tier 8, where you just buy it for a month and then you can, play a tier 8 premium, get all the other benefits. And if you don't want to, pay for it the next month, then you don't have to. And then only pay for it when you want to. I can kind of understand both sides of the argument, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying as well. Either way, this tank is kind of good from what I've seen. And at the same time, it does still have weak spots. It does still have, some weaknesses to it. But at the same time, as again, it's also brand new, so people aren't always going to know about these things. So this tank should be interesting. As you can see, we're on 0% marks. I've not played the tank. I've not done anything about this tank other than just watch some people play it. And now I will play it for myself. From what I've seen, I do not need V-stab on this thing from looking at tanks.gg. So we are using HP turbo and vents. Also, another thing that I want to mention, vents has not been mega buffed as much as people think it has been, but it is somewhat better. It's really confusing, okay? And I'll probably do a deep dive into it at some point, like the hardening guide, but maybe one for vents. But it's super complicated. Either way, let's go and play some games of the TS-54. Okay, so I do also have this mod where it says the aim time and how much you are your percent is, but okay, it's now gone down here. I'm probably going to get rid of that. Okay, so just ignore that number. That will be gone in the next one. But yeah, I tried out a few different mods. I don't think we're keeping that one. As you can see, it has a 5-second reload time, which is very good. Yeah, that's well, that's very good indeed, actually. So we're going to side scrape. I can't even remember if it can actually side scrape or not. I guess we're about to find out. It's got a 5-second reload for if I want to fire the next one. But if I just fire normally, it's like a 6.5, I believe it is. I mean, as you can see, it's kind of manageable side scraping. I don't know how much we can actually get away with. This Liberté is actually absorbing all the shells for that guy. That's going to be annoying. I'm going to try to get out of here. Let's see. See if there's anyone over here. Also side scrape here as well. It's definitely accurate enough. I'll wait for the reload. Yeah, what this is meant to be like the aim time. So as you can see, if we just wait all the way, we're now fully aimed. I was testing it out to see whether or not it works, but it kind of doesn't, to be honest. I don't really like it that much. Might fire just 2 here. Yeah, I'm just going to get both of them out. It's actually got as much DPM as a Projectile 46 has when it's on its last shell. So 6.5 seconds is very, very good. Extremely good. I'm just going to wait for the shell. No, I'm not going to see. No. As you can see, we can go. They can go straight through this. I mean, that's a nice firing standard rounds. I don't know whether he went through this or whether he went through this bit, but it does seem to be, yeah. So it's got like kind of a weak spot here where the turret goes outwards. Like, well, the hull meets the turret and it goes outwards. A lot like the Panzer 7 and VKK and whatnot at tier 10, where their turret kind of, you can see the extrusions in it. But also, these two viewports here, little like eyes that are sticking out, are weak spots, and they're only like 200mm thick, so you can pen them very, very easily. Well, I mean, so far, we haven't really done much in like the grand scheme of things. Yeah. That's going to be kind of annoying to deal with. That is a Progetto that is just chilling behind bushes at the back, so... There we go. We actually rolled for exactly the same as each other. Which is, quite amazing. I high roll, he low rolls. It's got 280 alpha. So, wait, I believe it has 280 alpha. Yeah, 280 alpha. But it has the same reload as the Progetto 46. It has 240 alpha. Actually, does the Progetto get 5 seconds something? Like, it might actually get 5.9, and I'm just forgetting. Is he still behind that? I'm pretty sure he is. This is a very slow game, by the way. I mean, it's Fisherman's Bay. What do you expect? I don't think there's anyone behind there now. Let's see if I can shoot this Bizonte. Bizonte's not there anymore. We can intuition this out. See, even though that it doesn't do both, it's still more than okay. I mean, that's very annoying to try and deal with him. Take 400 from Bizonte. This is a very boring game, I won't lie. There's not really that much to do. Even though that this says that this is a heavy tank, it doesn't really feel like a heavy tank. Don't know who put that there. I'll try and go to the mid. We only have 200 health left, which is really, really bad. But also, we've been sitting here for like 7 minutes or something, and it's just nothing's happened. Also, go back and load normal rounds because, I mean, we probably don't need it against the Indian Panzer and Barras, do we? And that will just save us a little bit of credits, and obviously we'll gain some credits. I wonder if I can shoot this 110 in a second. Don't know if that went in or not. I don't think it did. I mean, maybe I can just hide behind this and then also get some shots out on people as well. I mean, we are a one-shot, which is, you know, quite annoying. I mean, we're a one-shot for both the Indian Panzer and the Barask, so pretty much every single tank that we can meet, we're a one-shot for. Well, I get spotted. And I'm guessing that's from the Barask. Put one into that and just see. I mean, he could also be in this bush here. So, we'll see if we can... Okay. And the 110 hits us from there. Oh well. Yeah. I mean, so far, you can kind of side-scrape, but you kind of can't. Yeah. I mean, the gun's amazing. But the gun is actually amazing. Armor-wise, this could be a little bit dodgy to deal with. Because even hold down, you're going to get pretty easy shots on the eyes, let's call them. Obviously the viewports. We did actually hit the 110, I think. Nice. I'm already thinking about how I might want to change. I might get rid of HP. And I might put IAU on it. and I might play it like a medium tank, because it's fast enough to be a medium. The armor's kind of... Let's go and have a look at the armor, actually, on Tanks GG. So, here we have the armor. As you can see, it's like really, really good. You know, 300mm of pen, of turret armor. But then these, 200. You see? And that is that's actually pretty easy to hit. Obviously, if you go too far, it won't go and cause damage, apparently. So it's only like where... Wait. I think that actually might be a bug with tanks.gg, to be fair. I'm not sure. Wait. I don't know. But either way, you can go and pen these really, really effectively. Alright? And then that... Yeah, that... Okay. I mean, you can't really side script. Okay, I'm just going to play it like a medium and see if we can get away with it. Okay, so here we are on Erlenberg. And... Yes, I know I said I'm going to play it like a medium, but we're going to go to the city regardless, because even if I was in a medium, I'll probably end up going to the city, to be quite honest. Yeah. I mean, the only other option is to replace IAU for not vents, optics, which could actually work out pretty well, to be fair. As always, I want to go to my little spot. Hopefully we're actually tall enough, because this tank is very, very low profile. We are tall enough. Lovely. My lovely cheeky spot here to go and get the free damage. And we're going to put one into this. Try and track him. Unfortunately, we do not get the track. That's fine. We're now going to back off. 7032 is... I don't know if he's going to be looking at us. But that's okay. I also still haven't removed the... aim time thing, which I need to. Yeah, I think I'm going to remove that for optics if I'm going to be using like a med. That might actually help us out more than... More than IAU, because it was already pretty good. This IS is going to die by the looks of things. I mean, he is fighting a 7032. I wouldn't say that this is, like, the best tank. Like, best premium tank. Definitely not a Skoda T56. Definitely not a 7032 either. But it is quite nice. It feels, so far. But especially the gun. Hopefully we'll get a shot at this tiger. Yeah, I'm just going to play this like a bit of a fat medium tank, I think. Almost like how I would play like an E50M or E50 or something like that. Because you can... I mean, to be fair, the turret's better than an E50. And it's a tier lower. Let's go across, because what I want to do is, one, annoy the 7032, but also annoy this... Oh, you're actually looking at me. How much gun depression do I get? Not enough. Ugh. That was a little bit of a miscalculation there. That's fine. 7032 just fired. And I now know that I will fire after this guy. Oh, sorry, before this guy, I should say. We're going to try and side scrape against the T28 HDC. Maybe this will work. Although he's running that way. Okay. Should we double shot? If he's facing the other direction, I'll double shot him. Okay. Just for you, YouTube. Just for you. There you go. Just so we get a double shot in. Okay. Since the last time I played a double barreled tank, everyone was complaining that I didn't double shot enough. And now I can just finish this guy off. Nice. I mean, 2.1k. It's pretty good. I mean, for tier 8s, I usually aim around about, you know, 2.5 to 3k. Average damage. We'll see if we can get another double shot in a second. Oh, wait. What are you doing? Sir? Are you lost? I think you're lost. Can I get a shot off? Nice. Now it's an E25, which you have to try and find. Which I'm guessing he's either over that way or to the left. Just in some bushes. One more. I should have double shot him. Alright, there you go. 2.7. It's not bad. See how much credits we make. 200k. Nice. 180k we take home. We made 7 gold. Lovely. Very, very good. So yeah, definitely earn credits in this thing. To be fair, my friend Alpen said this. Like, you could buy, if you wanted to, let's say the Frontline comes along, you could basically pay £8, get this tank, play Frontline, and then you just make loads of money for the rest of the year. Well, that's possible. I mean, he actually says something along the lines of, you pay £8, grind 1 million a day, then you get 30 million credits, and then, you know, you can then just pay whatever you want. I was just thinking, like, Frontline, you could gain a lot of money for a very small amount, like, of spending. Because then with the, like, the gold as well that you accumulate over the week, you could easily pay, like, you know, pay for a premium account for a day, grind out the Frontline TS-54. You could make a lot of money, actually, that way. Anyway, apply. And that is the first field mod. Lovely. Which we're not even going to use. I'm going to use optics. I think I'll use optics on this. I mean, we could also use IRM. That's... I'm going to use IRM, actually. That's actually a very, very good thing. Also, I don't have full view range because I don't have the last field mod yet. Obviously, this one will give me up to 456, which is what we kind of want. But IRM with this might work. And once again, I forgot to turn off the aim time thing. I will remember, trust me. But we're on Eastfield. And this should be a good test to see how the turret stands up. Because obviously this is a very, very hold down map. And yeah, do you know what? IRM, pretty nice, actually. I'm gonna fire both here. That one went straight into the hull, I believe. Yeah, lower plate. Does have a bit of a big lower plate. We'll see if we can see how easy it is to pen these viewports here. Obviously it needs to hit first, which is a key requirement. There you go. Got one in. He penned it as well. Okay. That's very rude, Mr. Skoda. And really not how you play your Skoda, to be honest. I mean, hold down, it seems fine. You know, it has a weak spot. It has 2 weak spots, actually. As well as the cupola, but the cupola's tiny, so... And they do seem relatively hard to hit. Oh, there's a WZ all the way over there. This TS-54 knows what he's doing, though. He's also using HP boost. A true gamer. Interesting. I'm gonna kill this guy now. Alright, or I'm not. There's also an STG over there. Okay, this is lost. Oh well. Oh well. Standard Eastfield. Lovely. I mean, to be fair, this tank doesn't feel good being a heavy. It actually feels really, really bad. It feels really weak being a heavy. But there's nothing you can really do on, you know, Westfield on this. Like, apart from just try and play hold down. And obviously, if you get the wrong spawn, you're not going to have a fun time. Because our TDs at the back can't shoot them until they push forwards and make a mistake like this Ferdinand and obviously this guy. But theirs can just sit all the way along here, and I've mentioned this before. Like, they have all of this area here where they can camp, as well as this forest bit. And we have nothing! Because if you go over there, you don't get shots until someone peeks all the way over. So the other side can go hold down as much as they like over here without any problems. Like, it's... yeah. The only thing that you need to worry about when you spawn the other side of the map is peeking up over here if there's people down in this bit here. Because then you can get shot by peeking. But half the time, players don't even play over there. It's a real horrible map, to be honest, when you spawn this side of the map. But, at the same time, as you can see, they won the flank, now they're losing! Because, in true wargaming fashion, once you win a flank, you then have 40 billion TDs at the back that will then just kill you as you push, all remaining unspotted. Lovely. Oh. I wonder if he's just left the game at this point. I do see some interesting things whenever I'm spectating after I die. Some people say to leave the game immediately, otherwise it makes you angry. But I see some just valuable comedy moments. Say what you want about this guy, he's spotting. Is he going to gain any spotting damage? No, they've somehow tracked a PTK and done no damage. I don't know how you'd manage to do that. But, you know, the RNG gods do. I mean, we didn't play very well. We discovered that this turret is not very good. Especially getting shot on the side. But then again, every single turret is like that. So, I don't know. This is a weird tank. It's not... The thing is, you shouldn't buy the pass just to get this tank. The whole thing with water tanks plus, and if you love it or hate it, the thing is you don't need it. Like, it doesn't offer you anything that you couldn't get elsewhere. Even the tank, right? Which might sound very, very weird. Some people will be saying, well, I can't get a TS-54 anywhere else. But you don't need a TS-54, right? There's other tanks that are better than it. If you want a true heavy tank, just wait until the 703 goes on sale, the Skoda 56 goes on sale, or God forbid the BZ goes back on sale. I say back on sale, it was never actually in sale, it was just in loot boxes, because that's a great way of selling a tank. And if you want a medium tank, which is what I would recommend you kind of play this thing as, I wouldn't recommend you play it as like a true heavy tank, because unless you are very much facing the enemy, then you can maybe bounce. But it doesn't get like, you know, 10 degrees of gun depression, which would be really, really good. It gets 8, which means that you kind of expose your lower plate quite a bit sometimes. As you saw in that Westfield game. That's quite big, that lower plate. So, and also the hull armor is not great. So yeah, I think that honestly playing this thing like a more of a medium tank is a bit better. You know, like an assault medium, like how you would like an E50M or an E50. Something like that, because it is fast enough usually. You know, it goes at 45 with a turbo. I think that's how you should play it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend you buy Water Tanks Plus just for this tank, because it's not really worth it. Unless you don't have any premiums at all, like any tier 8 premiums, then maybe, yeah, sure. grind out, you know, as much credits as you can, and then you can just not pay for it after that. Like, buy a month, get a load of credits, and then continue your way down your journey in World of Tanks. And then you could save up enough bonds and get something from the bond store, like a tier 8 premium from there. Sure, they're not that great in comparison to the other tanks, but still a tier 8 premium. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think a lot of people can come quite short-sighted in WOT Plus, where they just think that it's just another money grab, but you don't really gain much. It's just mostly quality of life features, like demounting this for free. You know, I can now demount this for completely for free without spending gold, which is just a nice thing to do. You know, it doesn't affect bond equipment anymore or anything like that. It's just bounty and standard equipment, which, let's be honest, even if this was not for free, I would still be earning the gold, which would then make it for free, if that makes sense. So that is the TS-54. You have to let me know what you think about the TS-54 and just WOT Plus in general. That's my first impressions of the tank. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as we're trying to hit 15k before the end of the year. Tell your friends, share the video, and I'll see you in the Discord if you join. See you later.